Hello students. Already we have discussed how to find the determinant of a matrix of 2 by 2 matrices and we have discussed how to find determinant of 3 by 3 also. We were discussing about that. We have expanded along R1 row R1. So next same either we can expand to find the determinant of a given matrix, either we can expand along R1 or R2 or C1 C2, any row or column we can expand. So already we have expanded along R1, now we'll expand along R2. Will expand along R2. So how we can expand along R2? So if I write matrix A is equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Suppose this is a matrix, how we can expand this along R1 or how we can expand along R1 we have explained already. Now we are discussing about R2 or C1. I'll expand along C1. Expand along C1. Expand along C1. So how to expand along C1? First what we have to do is, now I have to take C1. This is the C1. So first determinant is denoted by delta, or determinant of A is equal to, first element is A11 into minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 I plus j 1 plus 1 into determinant obtained by deleting the, now this is in the first row and first column, therefore by deleting first row and first column we get A22, A23, A32 and A33. So this is the first element. Next plus, now it is next element is A21 into minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1, minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1, then after that into determinant of by deleting the second row and the first column, so what is remaining? A12, A13, A32, A33, then after that plus, after that next element is A31 into minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1, minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1 into determinant obtained by deleting first row and first column and third row, that is A12, A13, then A22, A23. So this we obtain by expanding. Again we know how to find the determinant of a matrix of 2 by 2, therefore this is equal to A11. Now you can see minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 is minus 1 to the power square, that is always plus 1 itself, into A22 minus A22 into A33 minus A23 into A32. Next, minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1 is negative, therefore I can write it as a minus A21 into A12, A33 minus A13, A32, next plus A31 into A13, A23 minus A13, A22. So this is a matrix obtained, what is that, by expanding along C1. So either we can expand along C1 or we can expand along R1 or So if it is R1, so to calculate, we have to take these elements and we have to delete. Suppose if I take R1 means this element A11, then we have to delete first row and first column, A12 first row and second column, like that. Then remaining element we have to write. So now I have to take expanded along C1 means this is a C1, A21. A21. So how I can expand A21 means A11 is same, then A21 is I have to delete second row and first column. A2 indicates second row and 1 is first. So if I delete this one, what is remaining? A12, A33, then A13, A32. So this. So next is A31. I have to delete third row and first column. So this is not there. What is remaining? A12, A13, A22, A24. Then again this is of a matrix, second order matrix. So this is of degree 2 or order 2. This is of order 2. If order is 2, then we know how to find out the matrix determinant. A22, A33 minus A23, A33. So this we obtain when if I expand along C1. So I have explained how to find the determinant by expanding row 1 or C1, or similarly we can calculate along R2 or C2 or R3 or C3. So this is expansion along C1. I have already given this matrix, so we expanded along R1. Next, after that you write expand along C1 and write this. So you can see in all that, if I in the first row 1 I have taken, so this always we can see we have to multiply it by the term for element into minus 1 to the power I plus j. Here also minus 1 to the power I plus j. Here also minus 1 to the power I plus j. So by looking at the values, one thing I'll get, we will get here it is a plus, first term is a plus, next is minus, next is plus. So when we expand along R1, there also we can see here we got a plus, so this will be minus and this will be plus. So without writing this minus 1 to the power or minus 1 to the power, we can make, so this will be plus always, because minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 is a even number. So minus 1 to the power even number is this will be plus. So here minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. If I expand along R1, so if I expand along R1, then this will be minus. So this will be plus. This will be minus, again this will be plus. Then after that this will be minus 1 to the power 2, 1. 2 plus 1 is again it is a, what is that, odd number. So it is minus, this will be plus, this will be minus, this will be plus, minus, plus. So here we can make out by instead of writing minus 1 to the power 1 every time, directly we can write A11 and this determinant A22 and that determinant, instead of writing every time minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1. So this is the method, simply means directly we can write what is the value of that. So this is the expansion along C1. Now I have given one trick is what is that, directly we can write what is the value. Next, so I'll give a determinant, or I'll give one matrix and we have to find out what is the determinant. So if I take A is equal to and B is equal to if I take A and B are these two matrices, or these two are the matrices, then we can see here, what we can see here, A can be written as, or B can be written as, or A can be written as 2 times of matrix B. When I multiply matrix B by 2, we are getting a matrix A. So the relation is A is equal to 2 into B. Then if I find the determinant of A, what is the determinant of A? Determinant of A will be 4. Determinant will be 4 into 0 is 0 minus 8 into 4 is 32. This will be minus 32. And if I calculate determinant of B is equal to 2 into 0, 0 minus 2 into 4 is 0 minus 8 is equal to minus 8. So we got minus 8. Now if I write the relation between these, what I can say is determinant of A is equal to, I can write determinant of A is equal to determinant of A minus 32. So I can write this as 4 into minus 8. Determinant of, or minus 32 can be written as 4 into minus 8. So what is this? 2 square into determinant of B. So now we can see the relation, determinant of A is equal to 2 square determinant of B. Already we have the relation between given two matrices is A is equal to 2 into B. And after finding the determinant, we can see determinant of A is equal to 2 square into determinant of B. So what is this 2 and what is this 2? So this 2 will be the order of the given matrix. Order of the given matrix. So this 2 will be order of the matrix, and this 2 will be the, now it is the relation between A and B is given. A is equal to 2 into B. Therefore this 2 and this 2 will be the value of this. A is equal to 2b, or A is equal to 3b, or A is equal to 4b if I get. So I can write A is equal to 2b. So this 2 will be the this value, and this square, the power is the order of the matrix. Order of the matrix. So this is a relation we got from for this matrix. Suppose if I have a relation like A is equal to A is equal to K into B. If I have a relation A is equal to K into B, then this matrix A and B of order A and B of order n. If A is equal to K into B is a relation, and A and B is of order n, that should be same order, then the relation between the determinant of these two matrices can be written as determinant of A is equal to K to the power n into determinant of B. K to the power n into determinant of B. So what is this K? K is this value A, how A and B are related. So this is the value of K, and n is the order of the determinant. So you can make a note of this. One example you can write, and you can make a note of this. If A and B are any two matrices of same order n, A and B are square matrices of order n, then A is equal to K into B. If A is equal to K into B, then determinant of A is equal to K power n into determinant of B. You can make a note of this. Is one of the note. And also already I have given one more note is instead of calculating minus 1 to the power I plus j every time, by looking at the position of that itself, we can make out which is positive and which is negative. That one more thing we can that is also one more thing. Then I have told to find the determinant, so which is easy. Either we have to expand along R1 or R2 or R3 or C1, C2, C3. We have to expand along any one row or any one column to find the determinant value. So what is easy step is, instead of suppose if this is a matrix, I want to find the determinant of especially that is for 3 by 3 matrix. So what we can do is, I can expand that determinant which is having more number of zeros, because if it is 0 means we no need to multiply. 0 into anything is 0, so no need to write. So to find to calculate the determinant in a easy way, what you have to do is calculate or expand given matrix along the row or column which contains maximum of zeros, because when we multiply by zeros we are easily getting zeros. So maximum number of zeros which row or column contains, in that we have to expand, so easily we can calculate. So these are the main points of a determinant and how to find the determinant of a given matrix. So next, after this, we'll solve some of the problems to find the determinant of a given matrix. So first one, I'll give an example, not examples, I will solve some. Already I have given examples to find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrices. Now it is a 3 by 3 matrices. So I'll give an example. Evaluate evaluate. So I have told already this determinant symbol, this is a determinant symbol, and if you write it in square bracket, then that will be the what is that will be the matrix. So now this is the determinant symbol. Evaluate means you should know, the evaluate means you have to find out what is the determinant value. So I'll take this as a matrix A. So determinant of A is equal to, so I am expanding, or first itself I'll write expand along R1, or I can expand along RC1 also because it contains 0, or I can expand along R1, or I'll expand along C1 now because it contains 0. Expand along C1. So what is the determinant? C1. So first element C1 means this row or this column C1, first column. So first is the element 1 into, already I have told it is no need to write minus 1 to the power minus 1 to the power I plus j. So now this is plus minus plus, or now it is column means plus minus plus. So you remember plus minus plus, again minus plus minus plus minus minus. That is obtained by minus 1 to the power I plus j, minus 1 to the power I plus position of that matrix. So from that we can get that value. So first is 1 into, now it is in first row and first column. I have to delete this first row and first column. So what is remaining? The remaining will be determinant of 4 minus 2 4 1. 4 minus 2 4 1. I have deleted first row and first column. Next time expanding along C1. So this is, now it is a plus, this is the position is A to 1. So minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1. Minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1 is minus. So this becomes minus 2 into, now I have to delete. Now it is in the A to 1, first row and what is that, second row and first column. Second row and first column. So if I delete this, what is remaining? 2 minus 1 4 1. 2 minus 1 4 1. 2 minus 1 4 1. So this will be getting, next is what? Next element is 0. Plus 0 it is, not a minus, it is plus 0. So plus 0 into, now it is in the first row, third row and first column. So I have to delete this now, and this one, and I have to delete this element. So what is remaining? 2 minus 1 4 minus 2. 2 minus 1 4 minus 2. So what we get now? 1 into, now again we have to find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So how to find out? 4 into 1 is 4. 4 into 1 minus 4 into 1 minus 4 into minus 2. 4 into 1 minus, this will be then minus 4 into minus 2. Next minus 2 into 2 into 1 minus 4 into minus 1. 2 into 1 minus 4 into minus 1. 4 into minus 1 plus 0 into any value. So no need to calculate, write it is 0 itself. No need to calculate the determinant because it is 0 into. So write it as 0. So this will be equal to, so anyhow it is 1 into, so 4 into 4 is 4. 4 into minus 2 is plus 8. Plus 8 plus 4 is 12. minus 2 minus into minus plus 2 plus 4 is 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 into 2 is 12. So what is this? We are getting the determinant is 0. Determinant is 0. So this will be 1 into 4 plus 8 is 12 minus 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 into 2 is 12. So we are getting the determinant value is 0. So determinant of given matrix is 0. So this is one of the example. So next example, I'll give one more example. So already I have given examples for 2 by 2 matrix. That is very simple, direct calculation of determinant. Now I am discussing 3 by 3 matrices. So one more example I am going to give is 3 minus, evaluate 3 minus 4 5, 3 minus 4 5, 1 1 minus 2, 1 1 minus 2, 2 3 1, 2 3 1, 2 3 1. So this is the given matrix. Now we have to find out the determinant. You see the symbol, it is not that, it is the symbol of determinant. So how we can expand now? Either you can expand along R1 or R2 or R3. Anyway you can expand. So what I'll do is I'll expand along R1, because in the previous I have expanded along C1. So expand, answer, expand along R1, expand along R1. So how I can write, what I can write, expand along R1. R1 means I have to see this elements 3 minus 4 and 5. So I have to expand along R1. Then determinant of A is equal to 3 into. So again you can see now it is plus, minus and plus. Plus, the sign of that elements is plus, minus and plus, because it is I to the power minus 1 to the power I plus j. Here minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, so it is plus. Here minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. So it is a minus. Here minus 1 to the power 1 plus 3. So it is a plus. So plus, minus and plus. So first is plus 3 into determinant obtained by deleting first row and first column. So what is that? 1 minus 2 3 1. 1 minus 2 3 1. Next I have told it is minus. This will be plus, minus and plus. So here minus, that is a sign minus 1 to the power I plus 1, minus, then again the element is also minus 4. So minus 4, minus, this minus is from minus 1 to the power I plus j, and this is what is that, element minus 4. Next I have to delete this row and this column. So if I delete this row and this column, what is remaining? 1 minus 2 2 1. 1 minus 2 2 1. 1 minus 2 2 1. So this is the next element is plus 5. This is in the first row and third column. So if I delete that first row and third column, what is remaining? 1 1 2 3. 1 1 2 3. Now if I simplify, this will be 3 into 1, 1 into 1 is 1, minus 1, 1 into 1 is 1, minus 3 into minus 2. This minus is from the determinant, and this 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. 1 into 1 is 1, minus is from the determinant, and 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. So again minus into minus is plus 4 into, so 1 into 1 is 1, minus, that is from the determinant, minus 2 into minus 2 is minus 4, plus plus 5 into 1 into 3 is 3, 2 into 1 is 2. So 3 minus 2. So I have expanded along row or expanded along R1, expanded along R1. So what is that? What we get now? What is the determinant value we get now? This will be equal to 3 minus into minus 3 into minus in, or I'll write one more step, 3 into minus into minus plus. So 1 plus 6 is 7. Next 4 into minus into minus plus 4 into 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 5 into 1, 3 minus 2 is 1. So this will be 21 plus 20 plus 5, 21 plus 20 plus 5, so 20, 20, 40, 45, 46. Determinant value is 46. So this is the answer. I have expanded along what is that, R1. So this is one more example. Thank you.